Okay. Sorry. So let's start off from the beginning. You are the boys. When someone sent to me the invite, they said the boys of JIVA, right? So how do you feel about being part of a female-led production?
Love your question.
Yeah, well, look, yeah, I was actually thinking about that while watching it. Actually, while being in the whole production of the thing, for me, it's a great thing. I for myself, for the longest of time, have wanted to write a story about a leading black female. You know, and I'm just so happy that now is the time that we have a cast that is led by young, strong black females. For me, it is the greatest honor to be on the sidelines and supporting those people. As we rightfully should, as they black brothers. I couldn't be any more honored to be a part of this.
Yeah. So going with that, can you just start off by giving us a description of each of your characters in the story and how you fit into the world of JIVA?
Well, I play the character of Makeke, and he is the winner of the Jiva auction competition for the past 4 years, and he is Dombi, the lead girl's ex. So that's how Makeke fits in there. So yeah.
And I play the character of Beggy. Beggy is a country boy from Makaya who is a up and coming producer, very talented, very passionate, and to make a living as Singwa, he sells his scopo, a taxi rank. And he's a direct opposite of Makeke. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Yeah, I play Samu. Samu is Ntombi's little brother. Also,
Also, Ndombi is my love interest as well.
hey,
So
Nkosi
him
yami.
being here in
I had to
Leo,
put it
it's
in
like
there. So smart till part Linda to figure the rivalry.
Nami ngine-love interest. Unolwazi on the show is a love interest of mine. But yeah, Samu's Ntombi's brother. Samu's also part of the Jiva auction dance competition. He enters with two of his friends. He gets caught up in the world of dance because he's just trying to push his clothing because he has a dream of being a fashion designer, hence he's a Skotani and everything. So he gets caught up in this world of dance because he's trying to push his clothing and he dresses his friends and he designs all these clothes that they're supposed to dance in and whatnot.
Yeah.
that's
So let's start with Zamani, right? From the cast that was chosen, from the lead cast that was chosen, you are one that sounds the most like from KZN. So how did you feel about Durban playing the background to the story?
I've never been. I don't wanna take it mean. Let me take it, and I'm gonna present myself as Devin. I'm honored. Um, and I love the fact that Durban is being portrayed in a lot of ways now. Not only via because we have quite a lot of people that are huge, that are musicians, but now it's a thing of it's also actors and it's also the music. So I would like to accept the honor for my province, and I will continue to paramisa igama lakaMashu negama laseThekwini. So yeah.
Okay. Then given this is most of the characters you've played have a coming of age storyline, right? So how is this one different from the past ones you've played? And did you bring anything from the other coming of age stories that you've had to play in this one, or was the idea to play against what you've already done before?
I think the one difference with this one is that he hides a lot. You know, there's a part where I don't know if I'm giving away too much, but there's a part where something happens in the family and he detaches. and we don't see a lot of that in the series. But he he's detached. The fact that his character is so outspoken, is out there, is a result of his detachment. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
all my coming of age characters have just been so innocent. I don't think Samuel's also as innocent as everyone thinks. I mean, if you got a whole arm full of tattoos, you're not really that innocent, are you? And also, there's a whole love interest coming in there as well. There's a whole huge element in that love interest that happens, which is something different. Yes, I've played a lot of coming of age stories. I think this one is also a little bit more exciting because now there's dancing involved. We're telling the story of dancers. And he's a different type of dancer. Not everyone in a dance competition is there because they're good dancers. There's people who are
Yeah.
entering dance competitions because I don't have anything to do. Let me enter. Or my friends are entering. Let me enter. Whereas in my character's position is what? There's no other place that could expose my clothing and my talent. So let me enter. You know what I mean? So that's one different element that we are bringing.
And then going with that question quickly, um,
Mm.
did you take in the same? Did you accept the role in the same spirit as you saying your character accepts dancing? So were you just happy you got the character and then you found out that you had to dance and you're like, if I have to dance, I'll dance? Or was dancing something you always were passionate about and you just didn't know it because most of your jobs have been acting?
Yeah, yeah. Look, first and foremost, I never take jobs just cause I don't go to an audition unless I believe in the character that I'm asked to audition for. I've turned down a lot of auditions because of that. So everything I audition for it because I believe it and I see the character already in my head. The When I got this, I was very happy because that confirms the little dancing skills that I had because I literally had to dance in the audition, and dancing has been a part of my life this whole time, because I said earlier, dancing is our coping mechanism as South Africans. That's the one truly happy thing that we've always had that's never gone to ruin. And me being a kid that grew up in the ghettos of Johannesburg, I was born in Hillbrow, I grew up in Yeoville, I live in Bertram's. This is day in, day out. I wake up, I hear piano, I go to sleep, I hear go music. I look outside, my nephew is busting a move. I look, you know what I mean? It's everywhere around me, and I'm such a ghetto person that I could not know how to dance and not be able to do this character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that said, I took this because yes, dancing has always been a part of my life, and you guys didn't know it because I've always been acting. Mm.
And then Prince, how do you feel? I don't think I'll be giving away much by asking, how do you feel about playing the antagonist of the clear antagonist of the show?
Um, hey man. I don't want to say I feel great.
Say it,
I don't
own
want to
it,
say
own it.
I feel great about it, but it puts me in a position of saying, in every I would say I come from a dance background. So in every competition, in every whatsoever, there's always competition. There's always this crew and that crew. So it wasn't much of a hard thing for me to do because I was raised and I came from a battle background. So for me, it wasn't that hard. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe let me ask it differently. From watching the production, you're probably going to get the biggest flack for the character you play, right? So have you prepared yourself mentally for whatever flack might come for the character you played on the production, or did you not do you not even think about it basically?
I've prepared myself. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I know
E-memes.
there's the memes are gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? Black Twitter is gonna be on my case. You know what I'm saying? I've prepared myself, and people love the bad guy, so
Yeah.
I've prepared myself for that as well. Because I know in every movie, everyone loves the bad guy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
the one thing that you're forgetting, if this is an actor in me coming out. If the people hate him, job well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So if they hate you,
True.
shy span.
True.
That's the one thing, because the one thing that we take away is that you're forgetting that you're taking this challenge. You must know that when you take this challenge, you're gonna play the bad guy.
Yeah.
So whether who thinks whatsoever, hi,
Afunwen.
just know that you have done your job to, what is this?
Execute.
To make someone, what is to make someone?
Embody.
Yes. He not embody, but like
Even Zulu's
on your screen, if you believe I'm a bad guy, job well done for me.
Yeah.
Done.
Like he was acting so much, he wasn't acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about playing a good guy then? Because you are the clear-cut good guy in the whole storyline. So how do you feel about?
If they love me and quote me, job well done.
Yeah.
If they love me and quote me, job well done. And I always enjoy playing different characters. Goes on some other projects, I was playing a bad guy and people hated the character and some loved the character. And when we created the character, we said it's gonna be a love, but it's a love and hate and love or whatsoever. It became that. Some people loved him, some people didn't love him, and it was job well done. And it's gonna happen. It's not a question, it's not a what, it's gonna happen. Some people are gonna love, some people are gonna hate. And it's job well done for me if it's like that. But if I portray a good character and people love that character, job well done. And if some people don't like that character and they say he's too weak, that's still job well done because he is weak.
Okay. So to wrap up the interview, in one sentence, what would you want people to take away? Each of you, what would you want people that are going to watch the show to take away from watching JIVA?
Take away Twitter television and start enjoying.
Explain a bit more.
Twitter. So this is basically you asking as to what you would like the review to be, and what you would like people to stop doing from watching the show, right?
Yeah.
So I would say the one thing that we do the most, which is wrong, we like comparing, we like judging instead of enjoying. We wanted opportunities, now we have opportunities, now we start judging the opportunities ukuthi umuntu execute kanjani opportunity like. No. Start enjoying. This is a beautiful project. One sentence. Take away. They call it Twitter television because it's like a society thing. It's not necessarily Twitter. Please don't say Zamani said this. Just take away Twitter television and start enjoying.
Yeah, for me, look, one of the most important themes of JIVA is fetch your life and fix your crown. You know, it's what I want them to take away is that it's the African time right now. You know, the fact that JIVA is on this global platform, the fact that it's an original South African story on this global platform, the fact that it's starred by original South African stars, 99% who have never been seen before on South African TV or global TV, you know what I mean, is testament to fetching your life, you know what I mean? JIVA is on Netflix because it fetched its life, you know? So after you watch JIVA, that's what I want you to have, you know? I wasn't a dancer before this, you know what I mean? People were laughing at me when I told them I want to be on a dance series, but I fucking killed it because I fetched my life, you know what I mean? So after you watch JIVA, I want you to go home with that shit of like, what if you want to rap? Fetch that shit. If you wanna cook, it's corporate rank. Fetch that shit. Whatever you wanna do, fetch it. You know what I mean?
Given took it all. Given took it all. But as he said, I want people to take away that it's our time to shine, and whatever you want to do, you can do it. So yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. That's a wrap from me.
Just in J.
Chop.
Yes, sir.
Just in J.